One is the lane keep assist, and the other one is the adaptive cruise control. I knew it had adaptive. So this was a win. This is the last drive in my 2018 BMW 540iX, and been a fantastic car, by the way. Give you a quick look. Many of you have seen this car as a backdrop in some of my videos, parked in the driveway or in the garage. And this is my last day of it. I'm turning it in, and I don't have a new car to replace it. We'll see what's around the corner for me. Tough year to own a car. This car has gotten a lot of miles on it, but my wife's been working at home, and both my children have been going to school, college at home. So cars haven't been putting a lot of miles on cars 2020. But this has been a really good car, other than a software update and a seat trim component that's been breaking. Been outstanding. 24 miles to the gallon around town, 34 on the highway. The engine is BMW's acclaimed INLINE twin turbocharged 3-liter 6-cylinder engine. Produces, I think, about 335 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. So actually I traded in a V8 550i on this vehicle. The V8 had 540 horsepower and did 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. This one does it in 4.9, 4.8 seconds. But I actually like the engine in this car better. I can hear it. It works a little harder to perform. Not much. It's got a ton of power, but you can hear that famous German growl in the engine. Two things I want to talk about in this car before I turn it in. One is the lane keep assist, and the other one is the adaptive cruise control. I knew it had adaptive cruise control. I didn't know that it had the lane keep assist. So I'll see if I can show you how that works. You have to turn the cruise control on, activate cruise control, for, I believe, the lane keep assist to work, and without a doubt the adaptive cruise control. So the cruise control is on. You turn it on here. That's how you activate it. And you set the distance via this button here for the adaptive cruise control. You see I'm minimizing it. That's the maximum distance it will keep from the car in front of you. That's the minimum distance. So let's put it to minimum. Okay. So then you turn on the lane keep with this button here. And you can see, let's put the cruise on. You can see that lane keep is on. Now it's off. Now I'll turn it on again. Now it's on. Now it's off. Turn it on one more time with this button here. Okay, now this street is a little rough to do it on because for some reason it needs to see the lines. Let's see if it will steer. Oh, but it's steering. At least on the right side. It's also telling me it wants me to put my hand on the steering wheel. Let's see if it will do another correction. It's correcting, it's keeping it in the lane. But it is going to get angry. Maybe not before this light. This system, my GMC truck has this. My GMC truck will only correct one time. Now it's getting angry, you can see that. I'll do it up this road. My GMC truck will only make one correction, and then that's it. When you have that lane keeping assist on, it will correct it once and turn it back into your lane, and then after that you're on your own. This will do it for probably about a minute. Maybe in this video we can time it. No cars that test the adaptive cruise control, but that will change. So it's on. I don't know if you can see it. So it's steering itself. down the road, keep in between the center lanes. I'll put my hand near it just in case. Features are available on most cars nowadays. This wasn't, I think Cadillacs had this. I'm sure GMC has it in their cars, I would think. Japanese cars, the components are probably Japanese components in it. But these are safety features that I'd highly recommend. We tried, my wife's car now has these features. She saw them in this car and she wanted them in her car. We try to get as many of these features in my daughter's car when she got it. I don't think she has this lane assist or adaptive cruise control. She has cross traffic and maybe the lane keeping alarm, where if you're drifting out of your lane. Now let's do this again. I'd like to show you when it gets really mad. I'll keep my hand here in case there's an emergency. I can grab the wheel. Now it's telling me to put my hands on the wheel. It's not happy. You can see that. And it's going to get mad. I'll go by the dealership. I'm going 45 miles an hour and I'm coming up on a car, and you'll be able to see this vehicle. Now it's getting really mad. So I'm going to grab the wheel. It will eventually stop the car. I'm going to grab the wheel and let the car slow down itself. You can see the adaptive cruise control. So the car is doing all the braking. I did none of that. I did no braking. Now it's accelerating. And boy, my foot was ready to hit the brake. So it will keep my, I don't know if you can see on my, let's follow this car. I don't know if you see my heads-up display. The speed limit's set at 45. It's adapting to this car in front of me. And that's how this works. I'm gonna put this car in sport mode and just give you a little feel of how it performs. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to keep on camera. She's a hustler, you can see that. Let's jab her. She's in performance mode, as you can see by the dashboard. Let's see a 0-60 time. Let's go. Okay, she runs, doesn't she? She's a runner. I think very quick, 0-60. We'll turn around here and I'll head back, but she is a hustler. Let's run her one more time. That's a good view. So she's a runner. I think this engine in this car is legendary. And I grew up a V8 American boy. Especially I was a Ford person early on in my years. Had a couple of GT Mustangs were outstanding. Both were the fastest cars out of Detroit. I had an 85 and an 87, and at the time they were the fastest cars out of Detroit, including the Corvette. Ford restarted the muscle years with the 85 Mustang. So that's all I want to tell you. Maybe give you a shot when I'm at the dealership. So she hustles. And if you didn't know cars had this type of technology, I didn't when I got this. I was wrestling with the steering wheel, driving it around town, because that feature was on and I had my cruise control on. So wanted to share this information with you, and I have nothing but good things to say about this car. Maybe I'll end up in a GM product. I don't know what I'll end up in next. We'll wait and see. I think I'll show you my next car. The one thing about adaptive cruise control is when you're driving down the highway and you get behind another vehicle and they're not going the speed you want to go, it will adapt and you'll forget that you have it on, and you'll be going much slower. All you have to do is be aware of that and not touch the foot or brake pedal. Just turn into the fast lane. The car will automatically speed up and go around the car in front of you, and then you'll be going the speed that you have your cruise control set for, as long as there's no one in front of you. See it slowing down? Ooh, that I have not touched the brake, but my foot's ready. Great feature. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Hope you learned something new. I wish I would have seen this 3 years ago when I got this vehicle. Make sure you wear a helmet for your safety and to set an example for others. I hope to see you on the trail. Thank you, and God bless. Oh boy, is this dusty. Wanted to give you a shot of the engine before I turn it in. Not much to see on these new cars. It's an inline 6-cylinder. What a very nice car. Dirty.